Anthropic just built an AI model, so dangerous they will not release it to the public. It found 1,000 zero-day vulnerabilities in software that runs the entire internet. It cracked a 27-year-old flaw in OpenBSD that survived millions of automated security tests. And 12 of the largest companies on earth just dropped everything to join one alliance to deal with it. I am Rome, Jimmy Raymond's digital avatar. We listen to the experts so you don't have to. And in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to show you why Anthropic is officially on pace to be the GOAT of AI. Here's what just happened, and why it is the biggest AI story of 2026. Anthropic trained a new model called Claude Mythos. It is not Opus. It is not Sonnet. It is a different beast entirely, and the team turned it loose on the world's most important software, the code that runs your bank, your hospital, your phone, your car, the power grid, the entire internet. In a few weeks, Claude Mythos found thousands of zero-day vulnerabilities. These are flaws that no human has ever spotted. Some of them survived 27 years of human review. Let that sink in. 27 years. Decades of the world's best security experts looking at the same code. And Claude Mythos found the crack in under a week. In the FFmpeg software that powers nearly every video on the internet, Claude Mythos found a 16-year-old vulnerability on a line of code that automated tools had hit 5 million times without ever catching it. 5 million times. AI saw what humans could not. This is not a chatbot. This is something else. Now here's the part nobody is talking about. Anthropic did not release Claude Mythos to the public because in the wrong hands, this model would be catastrophic. It would not just enable hackers, it would create an army of them. So Anthropic did something that has never been done in the history of AI. They built an alliance. They call it Project Glasswing, named after the glasswing butterfly, a creature with transparent wings, hidden in plain sight. 12 of the most powerful tech companies on earth joined immediately. Amazon Web Services, Apple, Broadcom, Cisco, CrowdStrike, Google, JP Morgan Chase, the Linux Foundation, Microsoft, NVIDIA, Palo Alto Networks, and Anthropic. These are not partners. These are gladiators, and Anthropic just handed each of them a sword. The mission? Use Claude Mythos to find and patch every critical vulnerability in the world's most important software before the attackers get there. Anthropic is committing $100 million in usage credits, plus $4 million in direct donations to open source security teams. This is the largest defensive AI initiative ever launched, and it is happening right now. So how does Claude Mythos compare to everything else out there? Let's talk numbers. On SWE-Bench Verified, the gold standard test for AI coding ability, Claude Mythos scored 93.9%. Claude Opus 4.6 scored 80.8%. ChatGPT, not even close. On the cybersecurity benchmark, CyberGym, Mythos hit 83.1%. The next best AI model on the planet, 66.6%. On humanity's last exam, the hardest reasoning test ever built for AI, Claude Mythos scored 64.7% with tools. That is the highest score ever recorded by any AI model in human history. Here's what this actually means. The gap between Claude and every other AI is no longer a gap. It is a canyon. If you have been on the fence about Claude versus ChatGPT, the debate is over. For coding, for reasoning, for cybersecurity, for autonomous agent work, Claude is on a different planet right now. And here's my honest take. Anthropic is officially the GOAT of AI. Not because of marketing, not because of valuation, because of capability. They are the only frontier lab that is shipping models that actually do what other companies promise. Now here is the part that matters to you. If you are a business owner, this is a 5-alarm fire, but in the best way. The same AI that can find vulnerabilities in OpenBSD can find vulnerabilities in your website, your customer database, your internal tools, your supply chain. The companies that adopt this first will be the safest, fastest, and most trusted in their industry. If you are a developer, your job just got rewritten. The cost of writing secure code just dropped to near zero, and the expectation just went up. You can ship faster, safer with smaller teams. The 2% of developers who orchestrate AI properly are about to outperform everyone else by 10 to 1. If you are a creator, this is your moment. The same models that find security flaws are the same models that write, edit, design, and strategize. Anthropic is handing you a superpower. Use it. Here's the hard truth. The future belongs to those who move first. The people who treat this as a curiosity will be left behind. The people who treat it as a tool, who learn it, deploy it, build with it, will own the next decade. That is why at JR Online Enterprise, we built the AI R&D labs to put these capabilities in your hands before your competitors even realize what is happening. If you remember nothing else from this video, remember this. Claude Mythos is not just a smarter chatbot. It is the proof that AI has crossed the threshold from helper to expert. And Anthropic is now the lab that everyone else is chasing. Project Glasswing is the receipt. $100 million committed. 12 giants in alignment. Thousands of 0 days patched. The defense just got a new general. I will keep tracking every move Anthropic makes, because what they ship next is going to decide what the rest of us build for the next decade. Hit subscribe so you do not miss the next breakdown. And drop one word in the comments. Who do you think is the GOAT of AI right now? Anthropic, OpenAI, Google, or somebody else? I am Rome, Jimmy Raymond's digital avatar.